How it feels like to leave someone who controls you. Here are the most dangerous organized crime leaders in the world. Number 1. Simeon Magomedov. He is known as the Brainy Don because of his unique way of doing his crimes. Magomedov has an economic degree and deviously clever about manipulating funds and investors. In the 1990s, in Canada, he created the YBM Magnex International, a supposed magnet manufacturing company based outside Philadelphia. But in reality, he never visited Philadelphia and defrauded investors out of $150 million. Authorities from multiple countries charged the Brainy Don with some 40 criminal offenses, from racketeering to wire fraud, conspiracy, aiding and abetting, filing false documents with the SEC, and money laundering. Russian officials accused him in the 1999 of using offshore companies to launder $500 million through the Bank of New York. But that was before Putin era. While in Ukraine, he's suspected of taking part in the corrupt deal in 2005 with high-level politicians in importing gas into the country from Russia and Central Asia. Yet, he remains a free man in Russia. He's been on the FBI's top 10 most wanted fugitives since 2009, and the $100,000 reward for any information leading to his arrest still stands today. However, he is known to reside in Moscow. Unfortunately, Vladimir Putin and Russia has no extradition treaty with the United States. He is also Europe's most wanted. Number 2. Haru Shirai. Japan's equivalent to the Sicilian Mafia, the Yakuza. The group's membership fell to 39,000 in 2016 from about 63,000 4 years earlier. Now, who is the latest Yakuza boss? The most infamous? It would have to be Haru Shirai, a 74-year-old Yamaguchi Gumi leader. Shirai bolted from Japan to Thailand in 2005 and remained on the lam with an expired visa until his arrest in January 2018. Shirai's very Yakuza colorful gang tattoos gave him away via social media. What happened? Someone snapped photos of him playing checkers on a sidewalk with his shirt off, exposing multi-hued floral tattoos on his chest, upper arms, and back. After the photos went viral, Japanese police notified Thai authorities that Shirai was a wanted suspect in a gangland slaying from 2003. Thai police arrested Shirai, who denied the murder allegation. Officers released damning pictures of his hands, revealing another Yakuza pedigree. His left pinky finger severed below the first knuckle, a common form of punishment for gangdom and wrongdoing. Number 3. Mateo Messina de Naro. The mafia and the seeds of modern organized crime started in the mid-19th century in Italy and its island state of Sicily. At the time, Messina de Naro organized crime syndicate was attempting through its sustained murder campaign that killed more than 20 people to force the state into negotiations about the hard prison regime for jailed mafia associates. Messina de Naro once reportedly boasted he could fill a cemetery with his victims. Messina de Naro was seen as the unchallenged boss of all bosses within the mafia. But after 30 years on the run, he was arrested on January 16, 2023 near a private clinic in Sicily's capital, Palermo. Number 4. Nemesio Oseguara Cervantes. From a drug and human trafficking to extortion, kidnapping, oil theft, and illegal mining have thrown Mexico into chaos. Since 2006, more than 200,000 people have been murdered. Oseguara Cervantes, also known as El Mencho, Convicted of conspiracy to distribute heroin in California in 1994, he was released 3 years later, returned to Mexico to take up drug trafficking, is now among the Drug Enforcement Agency's most wanted international drug trafficker under the U.S. Kingpin Act passed by Congress in 2000 to lodge harsh criminal and civil fines against high-level drug traffickers. But efforts to limit the power of the cartels frequently fail as the criminal gangs simply make adjustments. Bribery and corruption by organized crime is widespread in Mexico, extending from small-town police and politicians to officials in the federal government. Number 5. Mateo Madonna. Mateo Madonna is a member of the Lucchesi crime family who served as an acting boss before being imprisoned in 2017. The Lucchesi crime family is an Italian-American mafia crime family and one of the 5 families that dominate organized crime activities in New York City in the United States within the nationwide criminal phenomenon known as the American Mafia. Since 1931, 5 families have run New York's Italian-American Mafia: the Bonanno, Colombo, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchesi. Crimes that the Lucchesi crime family are known for their involvement in gambling, extortion, drug trafficking, aircraft hijacking, murder, and many others. For more content, please subscribe.